Welcome to my channel. I'm Arvesh Dev and today we have a topic of 11th class jkbose. Uh, this is the 11th unit, National Prejudice. And it has been written by Olive Goldsmith. Olive Goldsmith was one of the famous writer in the English, and he was a famous writer. He gained his popularity in writing the essay, and he was one of the popular essayist because he wrote his experience in his essay. National prejudices, which we're gonna hear start today in this lecture, is also based on his personal experience, and this experience he had gained while he was in a restaurant or in a pub taking drink, right? So let's come to the essay. In this essay, he talks about the national prejudices. He says every person in the world has his national prejudices, but it is not good. It shouldn't be. It is one of the dangerous thing in the world. It is one of the dangerous thing because it make the fragmented state. It make the fragmentation in the world, this nation, so that it should be avoided as his personal experience. But here he was saying that every person in the world has his national prejudices regarding his country. But what is national prejudices? What is prejudices? We have to understand this first. Prejudices means patriotic thought regarding the country, regarding the nation, and to have something personal. This is called the prejudices, right? Or in short, to favor, if one gonna favor his own nation, that is called the prejudices, right? Here he says that he had a habit of rambling around the world, so that it is possible for him to judge every person with his own personal experience. So that he was in a pub one day taking his drink there, and there were many people, and they were intelligent people, and discussing on a political affair. In them, one was discussing about the national prejudices. He was saying that the English people are more energetic, are more strong, and are more intelligent than the people of the world. So that all the men were agreed, which were there, seating himself, taking the part in that particular discussion. But the Olive Goldsmith was silent, taking his drink silently without having any word against them or against the national prejudice. But according to him, Olive Goldsmith was distressed after being listening to them, because he was not in favor of those discussions that make a person personal, so that he was sitting alone and enjoying his drink. But one of them was discussing, as I have already told you, about the national prejudices, and he was castigating the people of the Europe, and he was pairing the English people, and was more enthusiastic about the English people, that the English people are more strong, they have the power and the capability of knowing everything. They can do whatever they like to do, but we're castigating the other nation of the European country, right? After that, what happened? One of them asked the opinion of the Oliver Goldsmith. Oliver Goldsmith said that he is not hearing all these things and he would never say anything after judging the people of the world, after judging the European people. If he will judge them, and then it would be possible for him to find the bad thing and the good thing. And he would contrast then the English people with the people of Europe, or with the people of the European countries. So that he there told them the old saying in which one of the philosopher of the old time told that if someone asked him where he lived, he told that he is the citizen of the world. There, the hard discussion was going on, and Oliver Goldsmith was not impairing them that they were castigating the people. He told them that it is not possible to extract the good manner from the English people without judging the people of other. And in the last, he says that it is possible for every citizen of the world to make the progress in his own country without castigating the other. And if the people wouldn't castigate the other, then it is possible for him to become the more progressed in the world. At last, he ends his essay by saying that a good people or a good countryman is that who can make his progress without making the mark of national prejudices on his own self and without saying bad thing to the other nation. He says it is better to become the good countryman without targeting the other nation. That is the end of the essay. Thank you very much for being the part of this essay. I am recommending you to watch this video till the end. So we will move forward on the question of national prejudice. Those questions belongs to the textbook of this. Here we have the first question. That is, how does the writer spend his time while he travels? Give reason for his choice. As in the textbook, if you will go through it, you see there that the writer himself saying that he has the habit of rambling around the world and going to the pub and enjoying the drink there. So he spent his time to going to the pubs, enjoying the drinks and judging the people. And from this way, he spent his time. This is the first reason which we're gonna here tell you. That first reason is he was going to the pubs, enjoying the drinks and judging the people without saying any things. As the example we can here, for instance, can take here from the discussions, which was the hard discussions on the political affair there on that particular pub, where the discussion was based on the national prejudices. He was not in any opinion regarding that particular discussion. So that this was the reason. The next question we have here. What about the views expressed by the English? Did the writer share his view? This is most important question. The views which the English people expressed there were biased. They told that Dutches were greedy and French were sycophant, and German were drunken, so that it was the castigation for the nation, for the other nation. So that from this we can judge that the discussion was biased. It was not impartial. It was partial. Right? Here the next question we have. Here, did the writer share his view? The writer didn't share his view. But when one of the Englishmen asked the question, what is his opinion? He didn't peer or didn't, share his opinion in favor of the Englishman, right? Here the next question we have. Why did the writer pretend to be seriously thinking about something? Take the correct option, right? First, he agreed with the speaker. He found the speaker's attitude absurd. He wanted to avoid the disagreeing with the gentleman's view. Here, the option is apt. Let's go to the question once again. Why did the writer pretend to be seriously thinking about something? Here, the option which relates to this question is he wanted to avoid his disagreeing with the gentleman's view. Here we have the fourth question, that is, why did the gentleman ask for the writer's opinion? Take the option, correct option. Here, we have the option here. He wanted the writer to contradict his view so that he could pick a fight. First option. Second option we have here. And he was confident the writer would agree with him. And third option we have here. He wanted to ensure that everyone present approved his view. The option which relates with this question is he wanted to ensure that everyone present there approved of his view. Right? Let's move forward to the fifth question. Fifth question say, what were the virtues and faults that writer find in the English? Do you think this is an expression of prejudice? Why? Why not? Yes, he told that if the people of English have generosity, if they have the bravery, but it doesn't mean that the other nation would be castigated. They have impetuousness because they are not thinking the other nation can do the better. They thought that only the English can do the better. But here the writer is not biased. He is telling the truth about the real world. And he, as we have read it, that he had the habit of rambling around the world. And this helped the writer to know and to suggest to the English people the real thing of the world. Here we have the sixth question. That is, why did the other gentleman begin to feel jealous of the writer? They call pseudo-Patrick. And they were all English. And he was Irish. The writer was Irish. And they were English. So that they began to feel suspicion of the writer as he made a disparate appraisal of the English. They wondered how an Englishman could find faults with his countrymen. If he was Irish, he was also belonging to the English nation. But he told them that there are many flaws in the gentleman of the English nation. Right? So that the people of the English, or the gentlemen of the English nations, were having the dubious feelings regarding the writer, that the writer belongs to the English community in spite of that not favoring the English people, so that they were dubious. They had the doubt on the patriotism of the writer. Here, why did the gentleman condemn the writer's attitude as unpatriotic? So it was obvious when they were discussing on the hard political fear of national prejudices favoring the English people. The writer was there enjoying his drink, sitting on the chair without saying any word. When the English people asked the opinion regarding the same, the Olive Goldsmith told that without judging the other people, he couldn't contrast the other nations with the nation of the English. If he will find any fault there, and he will make the differentiation about that with the people of the English, so that they had a dubious thought on the writer's opinion. That is why they called that he is, or he was, unpatriotic. Why did the writer go off to his room? He wanted to go off his room because he realized the futility of arguing with the pseudo-patriot and his companion, who were full of national prejudice. Right? Here, the ninth question is, what is the writer's feeling toward the philosopher who declared himself to be the citizen of the world? Take the correct option. Here, option is, he admired the philosopher. Here, he considered himself to be generous and benevolent, and he pleased by him. Here, the questions, here the option which relate with the questions are, he considered himself to be the generous and benevolent. We have the 10th question here. What is the evil effect of the national prejudice? Here we have the 10th question. Question is, what is the evil effect of the national prejudice? There are many or various evil effects of the national prejudice. It makes the prejudiced people, and the prejudiced people make or castigate the people of the other nation, so that when the other nation is castigated by the people and the people is castigated by the people, so what would be the adverse effect of that? There would be no unity, there would be no progress, and there would be no trade. So that it is one of the affected thing in the nation, so that it is better to become the citizen of the world. It gives rise to the feeling of hatred, intolerance for those who belongs to the nation of the other countries, right? Here the question number 11 is, are these statements true or false? First statement, the writer is ready to excuse the low people if they had the national prejudice, right? It is true. It is true. His experience was that national prejudice is one of the biggest factor of a dangerous thing. So the B part is here. That is, the writer probably believes that it is not possible to love one's own country without hearing the native of the others. It is also false. It is possible to love one's country without hearing the other's country. It is possible. And the writer is in the opinion that to love your country without hearing the others, it is good. You will make the progress. You will make the trade with each other. If you will castigate the other, you will make the hatred with other, so that it is not possible to become the united. Right? Here, question number 12. This is the last question of this session, and the session would be end after this question. That is, what are the qualities of a gentleman? Right? According to the Olive Goldsmith, gentleman is one who is widely traveled. Who is widely traveled around the world, as he himself called the gentleman, right? And well-read, right? And possess a lot of experience about the people and the places. But he can't be a gentleman if he has the national prejudice in him, right? And a man's birth, however high, doesn't mark him a real gentleman. If he belongs to the higher class, he had money, he belongs to the rich family, it doesn't mean that he loves the country and he had a good national prejudices in his own heart. No, it is not possible. So that here, freedom from the prejudices is the typical mark of gentleman, and irrespective of his birth and station or party. This is all about the unit. So we're gonna start the next unit tomorrow. Till now, I'm saying goodbye to all of you. Keep watching the video till end and keep supporting me, because I am only for you in this channel. So go to the below and comment your opinion there in the comment box. I would be highly thankful, and your comment would highly valued, and I would be there, very pleased to answer your comments. Thank you very much for being the part of this video. Don't forget to subscribe the channel if you have not yet subscribed channel, and please bell the press icon and to get the instant notification of the videos whenever I will upload. Thank you very much.